welcome or welcome back to my channel Saira's Creations, and I trust God you all are doing great and enjoying this beautiful summer. Today I'm here with another delicious recipe which many of my followers had requested. Today I'm going to teach you easiest way how to make a chicken biryani. We are going to use a Shan chicken biryani masala mix, which will be giving us a delicious flavored biryani. Before heading to our today recipe, if you're new to Saira's Creations, you're very warmly welcome. Just go ahead and subscribe so you can get all the further updates related with this channel. If you're already a regular subscriber, I'm sure you already enjoying all these wonderful projects over here. So let's go ahead and start it. So today I'm going to make a chicken biryani with the Shan recipe seasoning mix. I like to use easy recipes and not much complicated. So this is perfect seasoning mix, and the recipe is very easy. If you flip the box on the back, you have all the ingredients on the back. We already have a chicken, which I had took a whole chicken. There was 8 big pieces which I cut which sizes I like it. Then we need 3.5 cups. I'm just using a 3 cups basmati rice. We have 3 medium-sized onions, 3 medium-sized tomatoes. I have a parsley, mint leaves. Then I have a 1 full cup of yogurt. The recipe is saying 1 cup of cooking oil, but I'm using a half cup of cooking oil. When I'm going to use boil my rice, I'm going to use a desi ghee on top to make my rice more fluffy. So that's why we don't need extra cooking oil for that. And overall that's it, but I'm just changing a little bit of recipe. If you are beginner, new, just follow the full box. And also I'm going to use little less this biryani masala because my husband don't like too much spices. And also green chilies are optional. If you want, you love them, you can always add after, because you never know when you're serving biryani to somebody if they love green chilies or not. I personally love green chilies, but my husband can't handle, so I will be taking separate for myself. So simply what I'm going to do, I'm taking this yogurt and adding into this chicken and also the biryani masala, and we are going to do marination from 30 minutes to 1 hour. If you even want to do overnight, that will be more better as well. So while we will be sauteing our onion in oil, preparing our onions, that will be already done as well. So let's go ahead and start it. So while our chicken is marinating, I also have soak these rice because they are basmati rice and they need a little extra soak. And make sure you have soak in a deep pot so they can all soak well, and that's the reason to have a fluffy rice. So chicken is marinating. We are going to golden brown our onions, and then I will show you the next. So half of onions I will be taking out for garnishing, and the rest of half I will be using cooking with the chicken. And also I forget to mention garlic ginger paste. That's the optional because it's not on the box, but I always love to use garlic and ginger, especially when I'm cooking chicken or meat, because it's just something my mom always said to use me in the recipes when you're cooking meat. So that's a must in my recipes. But if you are allergic to ginger or garlic, skip it, because also recipes doesn't show that. So now our onions are golden brown, and remember we are not going to do black, otherwise the masala going to be very dark. So I'm slowing down my heat here and taking half of out. And then I will be adding garlic ginger paste. There's so many different ways to make biryani, and I personally do use so many different ways, but this one is the most easiest. If you never made biryani at home yet, just use the biryani mixture and you'll be good. Okay, here we have garlic ginger paste. Why we didn't use a garlic ginger paste before the onions? Because it's get burned so quickly, that's why. And now it's time to add our marinated chicken in a yogurt with the spices. Okay, so all meat is in. I'm going to cover with the lid on the top and probably going to cook like a 20 minutes or something until all the juices are dry and meat start releasing the oil separately. Then at the end we will be using our tomatoes. So on other hand, now I'm going to boil the rice. Okay, so while our chicken is cooking here, see how chicken releasing its own water with yogurt. So we didn't have to put any water inside. Okay, it's prepping and here's my water. And I'm using a big pot so my rice can cook well. So rice boiling is not simple. I'm using 1 tablespoon of salt, cinnamon stick, some cloves, some bay leaves or curry leaves, and the condiments. This just gonna bring extra flavors, even though all these spices we already have here in our chicken, but still I want the flavor also goes well with our rice. So I will be waiting for the boil, and then we will be using our putting our rice inside, boil them just a 75%, not 100%. We are going to cook them 75% because the 15% or 25% cooking we will be doing on a steam. So let's wait for the boil. Okay, so here our chicken have started releasing the oil and my meat is almost like sticking with the pan, even it's a non-stick pan. So now it's the time to add tomatoes. I'm gonna keep some for garnish, and we're just going to cook them all together while my rice white is while my rice water is boiling. This will be also done. Okay, now they are like a 75% cooked, and if you notice how big those rice are, long and big. Only reason because we are cooking in a big pot. So I'm just going to strain them in a strainer, and then I will show you the next step. Okay, so now it's time to layer up our rice. This is the pro tip from my mom. So once you strain the rice, you have to put in big, plate so all the rice can be fluffed nicely, because we don't want they get sticky and stack on each other. And then I'm also going to use some desi ghee, as I had shown earlier in my video. I have used a less cooking oil and I'm going to use a little bit of desi ghee. If you want to have a recipe for clarified butter, desi ghee, which is already teached on my channel, I will put a link in the description box so you can make your own desi ghee. So just going to add a little bit, and I'm going to fluff all this rice with the fork, and then we will start making layer up. Probably I'm going to make just two layers, rice on the bottom, then our chicken, and then rice on the top, and the garnish with the mint leaves, coriander on and the fried rice or whatever you want to do. I will be also using yellow color, food color, just to give a color to my rice. That's what you see in the restaurants and the people who made biryani. So half rice going to be on a bottom layer, and half we will keep for the top layer. And here's our chicken layer, and now the last layer I'm going to do the rice again. I've seen people use lentils in their biryani, potatoes. These all things I make separately, so I was not going to add any else thing but only the chicken. Like if I'm making a beef biryani, I just gonna use beef, not anything else, you know. Same with the chicken, so we can get the real taste of original biryani. And here's a yellow food color which I mixed with water. We also called it zarda color. Also going to add fried onion on the top. And a handful of cilantro, coriander, whatever you have, mint leaf as well. And we are going to steam it at the low flame until our rice are well cooked. Don't overdo, otherwise it's your rice gonna break too much. So probably like a 5 to 10 minutes, it's depending, but I just need a 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe some people need a 15 minutes if they still have more, you know, uncooked rice. So you can check it, and once we're done, then I will dish it and show you the rest. Okay, so our biryani is ready, and I am going to fluff them from side. I have take out the biryani scoop from the side, so in that way my rice shouldn't break. And I'm again taking them out in this big dish so they all can mix together, all the layers, and you can see how nicely beautiful this color came out, white and yellow. Thank you so much for watching our today recipe, and as you can see, our biryani looking very delicious and flavor is absolutely very yummy. If you gonna try this recipe, please tag me in comments. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook page. You can share your pictures when you tag me. Thank you so much for watching. If you really like our today recipe, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. I love you all. God bless you all. Be safe wherever you are, and have always abundant life. Bye bye.